All right, today we're doing day 126. So, Mr. McDonald is out of town for a couple days. I'm in his office. I'm really liking it. This is much more comfortable for making these videos. Okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to start with composition on your own, and we're going to go right into punctuation. Super easy punctuation today. Punctuate the salutation of this business letter. If it's a business letter, it's a formal letter. So when you address the person, so like in this case, Mrs. Kojak, it's Mrs. Kojak, colon, not a comma. Okay, so you have Mrs. with a period after it, and Kojak with a colon. Business letter is a colon. Friendly letter is a comma. All right, that was great. Now, let's go to the next section, parts of speech. Circle the correct answer. We're looking at adverbs. Okay, to help you figure out which adverb is correct, you need to remember that you use for an ending when you're comparing two things. You use est for an ending when you're comparing three or more. You use more when you're comparing two things. You use most when you're comparing three or more. And then over here is just a reminder that good is an adjective and well is an adverb that tells how. Okay, then we're going to look back up at the title of this section. It says parts of speech, adverbs. Those are all little clues to help you answer these questions right. Okay, of the employees, I arrived later or latest. Well, we're going to assume that there's more than two employees. That sounds like a lot of people. Of the employees, I arrived. So we're assuming that there's three or more employees, in which case it would be est. So we know that the correct answer is latest. Okay? B, Lynn washes her car more completely or most completely than a car wash. What are we comparing here? We're comparing how Lynn washes compared to how a car wash washes. So we're comparing two things. What do we see in my little notes here? If you're comparing two things, you use what? You use more. So the correct answer is more completely. Lynn washes her car more completely. Randy drives a race car good or drives a race car well. Two hints here. First, how does Randy drive? He drives well. So that would already have us thinking the right answer is well. The other thing is we're looking for adverbs here. Well is an adverb, good is an adjective. So that should be another clue that the correct answer is well. Well tells us how. Well is an adverb. It's telling us how Randy drives. So those are your correct answers for this section. All right, then we're moving on to parts of speech, nouns and phrases. An infinitive phrase can serve as a noun. The example is to write legibly. So hopefully you're remembering when you see that an infinitive phrase is to plus the verb. So the verb here is write, so it would be to write. And then legibly is modifying write, so it goes in with the actual phrase. A gerund phrase can serve as a noun. Example, reaping the benefits. So reaping is the gerund, that's an ing form of a verb acting as a noun, and then reaping the benefits becomes the gerund phrase. A noun phrase can serve as a subject, a direct object, an indirect object, a predicate nominative, or an appositive. So really a noun phrase can act like any other noun. Determine how a one-word noun serves, and the noun phrase will serve likewise. For example, Kino wants to be a race car driver. What Kino wants is the direct object. Kino wants to be a race car driver. Kino likes to drive fast. Kino likes what Kino likes is the direct object. Okay? I don't know if you see the difference there, but anyways. So what they want for your assignment is to write an infinitive phrase in each sentence. So again, the infinitive phrase is to plus the verb. So for example, Tammy needs to smile more. Tammy needs to sleep tonight. Tammy needs to eat a chocolate chip cookie. Okay, you're going to come up with a verb that has to in front of it. So what does Tammy need? You tell me. To plus a verb. Then we need an infinitive phrase that will fill in the blank for is admirable. So let's see. To be courageous is admirable. To be is the infinitive. To be courageous is the infinitive phrase. What else is admirable? To think clearly is admirable. All right, so you get the idea. Come up with an infinitive phrase. And then the last one is her goal is to run a mile in 4 minutes. Her goal is to complete 50 sit-ups. Her goal is to be a saint. All right? Those are all examples of infinitive phrases. You come up with your own. All right, then the next section is sentence combining. Just 2 sentences to combine into one perfectly punctuated, complete sentence. Okay, back to capitalization. You guys should have worked on that on your own by now. You are just checking to see if your answers are correct. I will read the sentence while you check. In 1886, the Salt River Valley News served as Phoenix's major newspaper, said Mr. Freely in his journalism class at a local high school. All right, so those are the words that should be capitalized. If those are what yours looks like, fantastic, congratulations. If that's not what yours looks like, please correct it before I do. All right, we're done for today. Good job, guys. God bless you.